guys, this is Daily Wish here. Thank you so much for coming back on my channel and I hope you guys are doing awesome. So first of all, I'm just going to give all my viewers, all my followers a big heartiest congratulations. The ones who have actually shared the success stories with me. You guys are amazing. You have made me so proud and thank you so much for actually trusting me and just continuing with whatever routine I've given you and finally sharing what it feels like to have a success story. Thank you so much for making my day on that. So on that happy note, let's start today's video. So let me ask you a question. Have you noticed that there are certain people who are in our own eyes who don't deserve this kind of success, who don't deserve to be having this kind of power or this kind of money, or maybe we feel that, oh my god, that guy doesn't even have anything and still he is with that girl, or maybe she is with that guy. We feel this kind of stuff, right? Because in our eyes that person is maybe not that good looking, or maybe not that talented, or maybe not that brainy, right? But why is that so? My question is, have you ever wondered why many people are sitting on the top? Still, when we get to meet them or when we get to know them, we feel that they still lack so many good qualities and still they are sitting at the top and managing the whole world. How is that possible? And on the contrary, we have met so many people, if not us, we have met so many other people who we feel that they are extremely talented, they have everything what it takes to be successful, they have all ingredients, all components, and yet we feel that they have not achieved anything in their life, be it in terms of money, in terms of success, in terms of love, in terms of anything. Why is that so? My question is this. Even Neville has explained this in many of his lectures where he says that the law explains this mysterious gaps between people who are deemed extremely attractive but no one tells them, and they are never able to date anyone, while on the contrary there are some people who aren't considered attractive, they are not that good looking, but still they can have absolutely anyone that they want. And not only that, on day-to-day basis also they receive a lot of attention. Every day, each day they get compliments, they get a lot of attention, and the people who are extremely hardworking and they are saving money, they are doing everything right, but yet they always feel that they do not have any money, they always feel that they are completely broke. Why is that so? On the contrary, where we feel that there are certain people, a bunch of people we have already seen in our lives. I'm pretty much sure you people are going to agree with this, that we have seen certain people who are spending their days chilling out, not doing anything, just going to have fun all day long, and yet they are getting paid like anything. I mean, what is that? How is that possible? People who are extremely famous for doing absolutely nothing, while some people who are extremely talented, nobody can deny this fact, they are talented, yet they have never seen the face of success, they have never ever tasted success, they were never able to expose their talent, they were never able to get the right moment in their life for exposing their talent to the rest of the world. Why is that so? We feel that they are deserving and yet they are not there. Why is that so? It is only because of one thing, which is because of their own subconscious belief. So when you think that you are good enough, when you think that you are smart enough, when you think that you are beautiful, of course you are going to get a lot of attention, of course you are going to get what you always wanted in your life. But when you have everything and yet your subconscious mind has a different kind of belief system, you are never going to get there. I'm so sorry to burst this bubble, but this is the toxic reality. This is what it is. So now when we have understood that the subconscious belief creates everything in our life, now how we can achieve what we want? The only thing that you can do here is you can discipline this subconscious mind. You can discipline it to generate only your desires in your 3D. And how you can do that, I'm just going to give you certain rules which I have already given in my many other videos, but here is the gist of it. You are going to get it, and just in case if not, I'm always there to help you out. Okay, so number one is you do not have to consume anything and everything. Are you getting my point? Just because things are available on YouTube, just because everybody is talking about Neville Goddard nowadays, just because law of assumption is the new trending topic on YouTube and Instagram, doesn't mean that you have to waste all your day, all your week finding out the best of the best of the best of the best videos. You do not have to do that. If you stop over consuming, you are definitely going to stick to one person, one coach. Maybe just start reading Neville Goddard's book. That's the most reasonable and most sensible way of going forward in this journey. And when you stop doing that, because law of assumption is perceived as per your own thinking. If you feel that this is what it is, this is how the reality works, you are going to define law of assumption according to your reality, according to your perception, right? So everybody has their own perception. You cannot compare one person to the other, right? So I would say start with the teacher itself, which is Neville Goddard. Start reading one of his books and you will get to understand what he means in reality. Yes, if you want some help, I am there. There are other people who are also there. Find a coach you can resonate with and you start following that coach, and that's it. There is no other thing you have to do. Okay, and after this, once you know what is the importance of overconsumption, when it comes down to having a strict mental diet, you need to maintain that. Not only this, you can start creating your own rules. What do I mean by that? It means don't follow anything blindly. Maybe something is not resonated with you, it's fine. Eradicate that thing, eradicate that routine, eradicate that assumption, eradicate that affirmation. It's totally fine. Just create your own rules. Nobody is going to stop you. It is going to be your reality, your creation. Better set your own rules, right? Now, the second thing is you need to flip your negative thoughts. Extremely important. When you keep on thinking about the negative thoughts, it is not going to generate the positive reality. So before your negative thought starts manifesting in your 3D, it's better to identify them, catch them beforehand, and replace them with a positive one. Correct them with a positive thought. You need to prevent them happening in your mind all day long. You need to break that pattern. Okay? Now the third thing is, I keep on repeating this point. Again, I'm telling you this. Do not react to your 3D or your old story. It is very tempting. I do understand 3D is right in your face. It is very tempting to go back to your old story where you were playing a victim, where it is so easy to, blame things on others, where it is so easy to feel all helpless because it is easy to cry rather than do something about it, right? But please do not react to 3D. 3D has nothing to do with you in this moment. 3D is just projecting your past thoughts, and your old story, you need to bury that old story. I mean, if you cannot do that, if you keep going back and forth to your old story and then again to your new story, then again to your old story, you tell me what is going to get manifested in your 3D. Right? Next point is you need to revise your past negative experience. If at all you feel the need that this one particular incident or this this one person has disturbed my life a lot and I'm not very comfortable around him, or I'm not even comfortable with the idea of him or her, okay, it's always better to revise that experience. And when I say revision, it only means that just correct your thoughts, just correct your negative thoughts regarding that person, regarding that incident, regarding that experience in your life. Okay, if you keep on dwelling on the negative past, it is just going to get manifested again and again. So you need to break that pattern by revision, by making it positive. Okay, so the next point is always focus on your positives. Always focus only on your positive and saturate your mind. Both of the things are extremely important when it comes down to disciplining your mind. When you are focusing on the positives, be it anything, okay, in this moment right now, are you feeling alive? Are you able to breathe? Are you sitting on a chair? Do you have your clothes on? Is your body still working? Is your heart still pumping? I mean, these are the smallest thing that you can be thankful for. These are the smallest thing that can give you a positive focus to look at, right? Always be very positive when it comes down to being in the moment. Find something to be focusing upon which is positive in nature, okay, and keep on saturating your mind. If you keep on repeating with the positive thoughts, there would be a time you would not be feeling the need of repeating that thought again and again, because you feel that it is already done. That is when you feel indifferent regarding your desire, when you feel that yes, it is already mine, I don't have to put any effort to get it done, it is already mine, the creation is finished, hence you have reached the state of saturation. Okay, the next thing is by removing all forms of doubts and working on your self-concept. So again, if you feel that you deserve it, if you feel that you are good enough, if you feel that yes, you are one of the unique person in the whole world and you deserve, that is why you deserve everything best in your life, you are only going to get that if you are feeling that no, as per my society standards I am not good enough, as per my SP standards I am not smart enough, as per my parents standard I am not successful enough, then you are going to manifest only that reality. So yes, you need to work on your self-concept, you need to remove all forms of doubt, because my God, you are one of the most amazing creature of the world. How can you doubt this power? How can you doubt this creation? You should not. So hence you should be removing all kinds of negative doubts about yourself. You need to revise the self-image and you need to work on your self-concept. And yes, the last one is persisting through everything and ignoring your circumstances. But the next question comes in, but how do I persist? You do it on daily basis. You do it on daily basis without a gap. But here you go, you have to persist. You simply ignore anything that that says opposite to what you want to have in your life. Okay, that says opposite to you having your desire. That is it. That's all what the persistence means. Okay, so this means that you are not going to complain to yourself or to any other person that you do not have your desire. You are not going to send me a message that why it is not working. You are not going to complain that just because I have been affirming for XYZ number of days, it is still not here. No more negative thoughts, because I'll tell you why. Even if you are unable to see the bridge of incidents right now, that doesn't mean that your desire has not been dispatched. That doesn't mean that things are not working out for you. That doesn't mean that it is never going to happen. Please understand this. Because let me tell you, even if you have, affirmed for 20 days straight, or maybe 2 months straight, or maybe 4 years straight, I don't care. It is always going to be worth it when you get what you want. Even if you are not seeing results, keep persisting every day. Keep doing your routine every day. It is definitely going to worth it when you are going to get your desire. Okay, now one more thing which I'm going to point out here and highlight here is that just because you are persisting, just because you are following your routine, be it anything, be it your visualization, affirmation, or sats, or anything, or any technique. Now, this does not mean that outside of it or for the rest of the day, now you have the right to think from the lack. Please listen to me very carefully. You do not have the right to think from the lack. You cannot repeat your old story. You cannot complain. You cannot check your 3D, or you cannot get triggered by your 3D, or get frustrated, or get anxious, or get depressed, or even, ask me why this is not working. And please tell me if there is a, secret ancient mantra to speed up the process. Please stop. So again, no matter which technique of Neville Goddard you are using, or how many hours you have spent affirming that you are happily married to your SP, it is not going to bring your desire. Or maybe, you want to speed up the process, and no, it is not going to happen. If for the rest of the day you are still complaining, or still waiting, or still not knowing that it is done, or you are still crying that your bank account is still empty, instead of feeling relaxed, you are still having the feeling of depression, you are still not seeing any movement in your 3D, or still not seeing any bridge of incidents unfolding before your eyes. Because let me tell you something, both of your assumption, either you feel that you got it by being loyal to your imagination, affirmation, your routine, your visualization, etc., and having that full faith in your power of creation, or you feel that you can never get it because of course you are having a faith only in your 3D by accepting your 3D as it is, or by discarding the power of your imagination completely because it is too weird to believe that it can ever happen to you. Well, in both the cases, let me tell you, you are 100% right. The key is always the consistency of being in the state of wish fulfilled and not wobbling between the state of lack and the state of achievement. So every time you are tempted to go back to your old self or your old story and want to shed tears by playing a victim card, think about it again. Because your subconscious mind is like a sponge. It would not discriminate between your good thoughts or the bad thoughts. So by default, if you are feeding your subconscious mind the dark negative thoughts, it is going to project the same in your 3D, period. It is going to project the same in your 3D, period. There is no rocket science behind this. Okay, this goes for all your repetitive thoughts, be it good, bad, ugly, whatever it is. Your subconscious mind is the projector. It is acting like a projector because whatever you are going to feed, if it is showing you an ugly movie, this is what you have fed. It is simple. So you have to discipline your subconscious mind by doing all these things, by being persistent, by being consistent, by being adamant about your desire, by sticking to the rules, by creating your own rules and sticking to them. And literally nothing and no one can stop you from manifesting your desire except only one person. Who's this powerful person that can stop you? That's you, my friend. That's you. Can you imagine how powerful you are? You can create, you can destroy, you can make things happen, you can stop things to happen. Can you imagine what kind of power it is? By just thinking about one thing, you can do all these things. Whew, that's just way too much power. Won't you agree? Well, I agree upon it. So every time you wanna vent out your sobbing story to a stranger, or even in your mind you are feeling way too emotional about your SP just because the lyrics of the songs that you are listening is just making you more sad and feel alone and bad, and how you are not good enough for yourself or for anybody else, stop. Just stop, because you can do it. Only you can do it. There is nobody else who can do it. Last thing is, if you think about it, if you can think about it, you can manifest it. And not just manifest it, you are definitely going to get it. Period. Okay. So yeah, that's it from my side. Just in case if you have any questions, any doubt, do comment me down in the comment section. I'm definitely going to reply you back. Would love to do it actually. And yes, in case if you want to have one-to-one coaching, the coaching is still free. I do not charge for my coaching. You can come to me on my Instagram. My Instagram handle is my daily wish. That is me. And we can schedule and book a slot for your one-to-one coaching. So yeah, that's it. I hope you liked today's video. In case if you did, and if you learned something from this video, please do not forget to give it a big fat thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel as I come up with lots and lots of interesting stuff based on Neville Goddard's teaching, which is law of assumption. And I'll be meeting you very soon in the next video. Until then, relax and keep your spirits high, keep affirming, keep persisting, keep knowing that you are the operant power, and happy manifesting.